Story 6, Part 3. Beneath the Rails. I didn't wait for the next night to fall. I needed answers. I needed to see what was following me, sliding through the rails, watching from shadows. Curtis had given me a map, a crude sketch of abandoned tunnels beneath the city, routes that once connected stations long closed. Not many survive the first walk, he warned. But some are curious enough to try. I found the entrance at the old 18th Street station. The metal gate was rusted, hanging on broken hinges. Inside, the air was cold and heavy, smelling of wet stone and something older, something metallic. My flashlight cut a narrow cone through darkness, catching graffiti, broken tiles, and puddles reflecting the weak beam like tiny mirrors. Then I heard it. The faintest hum, low and rhythmic, like the vibration of steel singing. It came from deep in the tunnel. My pulse jumped. The tracks ahead twisted, branching into places no map had marked. And then, I saw them. Tracks not meant for trains. Thin, scratch-marked metal strips, weaving across the tunnel floor. They glowed faintly, a dull silver that pulsed under my feet. Following them, I felt the city's heartbeat, slow, patient, watching. And then it moved. A shadow slid across the walls ahead. Too tall, too thin, all edges and smoke, stretching like it knew the tunnel better than I did. Its face, still faceless, black void where features should be, tilted toward me. And the vanishing car appeared behind it, sliding along a side track, doors open as if inviting me in. I swallowed hard. My legs moved before my mind caught up, following the creature deeper into the bowels of the city. The flashlight flickered. The tunnel seemed to stretch endlessly. My ears rang with whispers, low murmurs that weren't words yet somehow made sense. You're here. You belong. At the junction of two abandoned lines, I found a platform frozen in time. Graffiti from decades past covered the walls, and the floorboards creaked under my weight. And then I saw them. Not the car, not the shadow, but the people. Figures crouched along the tracks, their faces pale and hollow, like they'd been drawn into the city itself. Some moved in jerky, unnatural motions, eyes fixed on the tracks, waiting. And when they noticed me, they didn't speak, they smiled. A hand reached from the darkness toward the nearest rail. The vanishing car slid closer, doors opening wider, revealing an interior blacker than night, empty yet full of something. I could feel it pulling, a force not of gravity, but of attention, of being noticed. I realized Curtis hadn't lied. I wasn't just following the tracks. The tracks were following me. Every step I took, every breath I drew, the city learned, adapted, and anticipated. I took a step closer. The shadows recoiled, then stretched, following me with impossible speed. And then the whispering became clear, urgent, commanding. Step inside. My heart hammered. Every instinct screamed to run, yet I felt a pull stronger than fear. Something old, patient, and hungry was waiting for me in that blackened car. And I knew. If I stepped inside, the city would never let me go.